Temporal Forces is just around the corner, and with it means a new battle pass for Pokemon TCG Live players to enjoy and get some new decks. And today, I'm going to share with you the free and premium battle pass decks that we will be getting in this upcoming battle pass. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's dig into the new battle pass decks. The free battle pass will include a Raging Bolt EX deck. Raging Bolt is really interesting. It's got high HP for a basic 240, and because it's a dragon type Pokemon, it has no weakness, and its attacks are interesting as well. For example, Bursting Roar for a colorless energy lets you discard your hand and draw 6 cards. Great way of refreshing your hand. And then the big attack, Bellowing Thunder, it does 70 damage for each basic energy card you discard from your Pokemon in play. So theoretically, you could do unlimited damage with this Raging Bolt EX. And the most intriguing part is there's a ton of ways to charge this up so that you can swing over and over again for maximum damage. For context of how strong Raging Bolt is in the current meta, this is a tier list put together by Omnipoke. Shoutouts to the good folks at Omnipoke. Wonderful YouTube channel, by the way. And they've gone and pulled up all the championship points. Well, they've pulled up a whole bunch of tournaments from Japan and then gave them scores based on how well they performed, based on their performances. Raging Bolt kind of in the C tier. It's not bad. It's not bad. But still, getting this as a free deck is really interesting for us to try out. So looking forward to giving this one a go. When you first start the battle pass though, the deck is shaky at best, and we're putting it nicely here. The Garganacl is a stage 2 Pokemon, so that's going to be tricky to get set up. Lets you attach an energy, but again, stage 2 is going to be a little slow to set up. On top of that, we also have Energy Sticker, which is a coin flip based energy acceleration, so that's not great. We even have Gutsy Pickaxe in the deck, even though there's no fighting energy to accelerate here, so we're really just using this as a additional way of digging through our deck. So the starter version of this deck is not so hot. However, by the time we get to level 16, we are unlocking a bunch of great cards that help out this deck, including Sandy Shocks, which is going to be a much more reliable way of accelerating energy for the deck. Mew EX is great at drawing cards, and theoretically, I guess you could attack with this too with enough energy switches and stuff. We do get a Squawk ability to help refresh our hand on the first turn, and Professor Sada's Vitality to attach energy to the Raging Bolts. And then we got a couple of nice pieces as well, Penny, Switch Card, Palpad, and the big one, we also get a Prime Catcher as part of the Battle Pass, which is awesome. At level 50, we're getting the special illustration rare of Raging Bolt EX, and this art is fantastic. Some other examples of building out Raging Bolt from Japan. This version still has the Sandy Shocks for energy acceleration, but we also have Palkia here, which can be a nice secondary attacker with high HP, pretty low maintenance to set up. Also great for accelerating water energy, either to Greninja for that Greninja snipe, or just getting that energy on the board for Raging Bolt to discard for its attack. We could also use Raging Bolt in a Lost Box deck in combination with Sada's Vitality and Mirage Gates. Flood the board with energy so that Raging Bolt can take one-shots on anything. And then if that's not the right attacker, you've got a bunch of attackers in this deck, such as your Cramorant, such as Raikou, Iron Hands, Iron Leaves, and Radiant Greninja. Notice there's no Sableye in this deck, which is kind of interesting. Getting even wackier here, we can use Solrock Lunatone as a energy acceleration engine, where Solrock's ability accelerates energy to the Lunatones, and then Raging Bolt can just discard the psychic energy to attack. And I've even seen Raging Bolt played in Gardevoir, where Gardevoir is attaching energy to different Pokemon and Raging Bolt is discarding them for its attack. The premium battle pass is going to have Iron Crown EX. Now, I'm really excited for Iron Crown EX because of its ability Cobalt Commander, where your future Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. It is the backbone of future box decks going forward, and being able to get a whole bunch of these as part of the battle pass is amazing. Get to save your credits for other stuff. Its attack is not bad either. Twin Shuttles does 50 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, and its attack is just ignores all other effects in play, so you can even hit Manaphy or hit through Manaphy with Twin Shuttles. On the tier list, again, shoutouts to Omnipoke, this Iron Hands, Iron Crown deck is doing very well in the competitive Japanese scene, where it is one of the best decks in the game, and I expect it to translate to international play as well. So getting this in the Battle Pass is an amazing win. Similar to the Raging Bolt list, the Iron Crown list isn't so hot. We are getting a couple of Iron Crowns as well as the Miraidon, which is another backbone piece to the future box style decks. Great for energy acceleration, not a bad attacker as well. Unfortunately, the main attackers in this starting list are Iron Thorns and the bad Iron Valiant. There's another single prize Iron Valiant that's actually better than this one. So like this is really, really bad Iron Valiant. So not a great starting list. We do get some good pieces in the Iron Crown and the Miraidon, Cypher Maniacs. Decoding, I can't remember the exact name of it. Great card to get in here as well. So really nice that we're just getting that as part of the Battle Pass. When we do get to level 16, we are getting even more cards, including the special illustration rare of Iron Crown. We're getting 3 copies of these, so we will have 5 in total, but it's 1 too many, and then the arts don't match, but that's okay. We get 5 copies, or at least enough to get a playset, which is really nice. We get Iron Hands EX, 3 copies of those if you don't already have them. Amazing attacker in the future box deck. Iron Valiant has been in some future box style decks here and there. We are getting the full art of the Cypher Maniacs, decoding, I think. Code Breaking, that's it. Cypher Maniac Code Breaking is I think that's the name of the card. We get a couple of copies of Lost Vacuum, and then the A-Spec of choice here, or at least the A-Spec they're giving us here, is Reboot Pod, which is great for accelerating energy to all of these future Pokemon. At level 50, we get a 4th copy of the Iron Crown EX Special Illustration Rare, so if you want them to all match, there you go. If you're looking to upgrade the Iron Crown deck, we've got a couple of examples here where we've got the Iron Hands focus build with the quad Iron Hands and the 2 Miraidon for energy acceleration. Iron Hands is our primary attacker. And then for energy acceleration, we also have the electric generator, which is nice. And then to keep the energy moving between Iron Hands, we have the heavy baton, which lets us move 3 energy from one Pokemon to another if our retreat cost on the attacking Pokemon is 4, which Iron Hands' retreat cost is exactly 4. So really nice build here. And this one is more of a box style deck with a bunch of different attackers, including the Iron Leaves, 1 Iron Hands. We have what is this called? Iron Boulder. Oh, Iron Treads, and then a Miraidon EX. It's the new Miraidon EX from Temporal Forces that is a dragon type and attacks with psychic energy. And this is not a bad card either. And so just a couple of different ways of taking your Iron Crowns from the Battle Pass and making them into contenders. And there we go. That's a quick look at the upcoming Battle Pass decks and some ways to upgrade them. Let me know in the comments if you are excited for these decks. Which one are you more excited for? Personally, I'm more excited for the Iron Crown deck because I'm really excited to play the Iron Crown Iron Hands deck. I think that deck is going to be awesome. But let me know in the comments which one you prefer. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In Third Person. You can find me on Twitch, where I normally stream the Pokemon trading card game on Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I'm actually gonna have to miss this Sunday stream when I promised I would be back. As you can hear, I'm almost fully better, which is great. However, some scheduling conflicts are such that I cannot stream this upcoming Sunday. So the following Sunday should be the day that I come back. And check out the website inthirdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.